To the wilder. Cafecito. Uh-huh. Fuck, 5 minutes. Exciting. Fuck, what's that? Playable in 4 minutes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I was supposed to be sleeping, but I chill. Exciting. In 2 minutes. Ah, fuck. So long ago I was waiting for this. I played this game in 2019. When it premiered. No viewers, but I don't give a shit. 1 minute. Fuck. Exciting. Seconds. God damn it. Yeah. Here we go. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. On the clock. Same loading. Got all the new characters. Kojima Productions. Decima. I like this. Bonus data found. Following content has been applied. Early unlocked machine gun. Yeah. Bonus data found. These items will become available as you progress through the game. Blah blah blah. Very good. Custom hologram. Kuoka. Shall we see the recap? I'm gonna see the freaking recap.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs. Beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
Indeed.
But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble.
Oh, and the Stranding 1 was released in November 2019 or October, but fucking prophetic.
The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
I think I've seen. Listen to the music. I think we're going to Mexico or something. I think I've seen.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phosmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together.
Indeed, I did.
By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts.
He takes the mask at the end.
There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA.
It's cool. At some moments you are like thought to suspect him, but it's all right. But he has this monologue at the end that is just fucking amazing. It must have earned him a lot of awards. So good. One day I'll show you.
And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of
like
my
an
life,
idiot.
Was the recipient of numerous organ
He didn't like
transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists
After
who
a
developed the
shower,
Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body.
This game is weird, but I think it follows the Ka and the Ha from Egyptian mythology. You didn't get to see him, but
every 21 minutes his soul departs his
cool.
physical form. And for 3 minutes, his body is clinically
when
dead.
he talks to you,
During
every
this
20 minutes,
temporary
because the
death, his
cinematics
soul is sent
last
to
like
the
40
beach.
minutes.
That's why he knows more about the beach
He dies.
and the
Okay,
Death
time to die.
Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart.
Did she? Don't remember.
As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on.
What about the jump pads that don't work?
Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others.
Awful rivers.
But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
The fights with him are cool, but it becomes very Hollywood at the end. You have to shoot down like big BTs, Godzilla type BTs with rocket launchers. And the end is just like a fist fight And yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna see it one day.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done.
Problem is, I don't remember what the truth is. It's so confusing, this game. I mean, like, I understood it, but I've forgotten. The thing is, like, Amelie is what is called an extinction creature, and she caused the Death Stranding or something. Well,
America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret: to save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from
BB
the
died.
pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
After everything is done, Lou dies, so I have to go and incinerate. And he goes, you have to do it, like, and he tells him, one last mission, Lou. And it's so emotional. I was crying because they play this music, the lullaby, but in like a much bigger version, and it's just fucking amazing. Also, no mention about Mads Mikkelsen. That was a bit strange. Okay, if that's what they think we should know. Okay, new game. Yeah, but Lou dead, completely dead. We go to the incinerator, and then Sam like tries desperately to save the baby, and in the end calls her from the other side. Yeah, and the big twist is also one of the big twists is that Lou is from Louise. She's a girl. Okay, normal or brutal? Brutal is I like brutal. I like to feel that the rain is dangerous. What I don't like is that maybe some enemies are like bullet sponges, like you like and they don't beep, 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 they don't die. So I'll say, why what, baby? I mean, makes us challenging gameplay with an enjoyable story. Recommended for those who are familiar with action games. Brutal, huh? Because it's challenging. I like a challenge. But when it's bullet sponges, it's just not my thing. It pushes me to be better. Wow, that music, man. Completely different than anything that in the first Death Stranding, I believe. Kaboom. It is said, I think gameplay recording paused because you entered a plot to scene. Okay. Birthday. It's your birthday. Yeah. While dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under a constellation with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Cetus and Delphinus. Cetus and Delphinus, I don't know them, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. Now we know why. Yeah, this is Kojima's company. Hats off to you, Mr. Kojima. Kojima-san. Matter and antimatter. True. Can't believe I'm playing number 2. Later.
Me? I've always loved
music,
borders.
man.
Through freezing rain and biting wind. Across rivers, mountains, and endless
Yes, they do.
deserts. They
Shut
come
me
to
out.
deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window. My sole connection to the
fuck.
outside world. And I know they'll be back again. Today.
Minus 61.
61.
Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great system's down
Yummy.
to traps and the fear is switching sides.
Those are new.
I own $1 million.
Fuck, looks like
worth
AI
of
almost.
stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? Minus 61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong?
Luis, si estás escuchando... Ah, mierda, qué tal canción. Mando un saludo. No te preocupes, también voy a colgar esto en YouTube. Someone rested there. Ah, music. Oh, it looks amazing. Yeah. Oh shit.
Minus 61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun is out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made
Can
the
she still
worst
detect BTs?
mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind.
Oh, looks so
What is
good.
it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
Oh, damn. God damn it. Where's home? There. 1,000 meters. It's so slow. Hola.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
Don't pee.
Let's go home and get you fed.
See your message from Libby. Uh. Woo. Wow. I think that it's like it feels improved. The physical. Don't do this to me. The music can't be this cool. Why? This woodkit is something, huh? Woo. Sam, where do you live? You have to walk 1 kilometer. Woo! She's finally cute. Yeah, she was quite ugly. I have my otra deck. Of course I do. Payek. Aerial camera, what's that mean? Ah, dude, because they're man. Bastard. Ryu Shinkawa, of course, helping Mr. Kojima. Hey, I. How about okay, no maps or nothing yet.
Let's head home before it gets dark.
What's going on? Potential gate, quick. Ah! Right! Let's go.
I feel that.
Gate quick, measuring 4 on the use cam. I wonder what are the maximum. How do we go there? Yes. Wah! Whew. And I almost go down. I said like I don't you 7, yeah. They're prompting me now because they thought I wouldn't.
Okay, you're all right.
Yeah, bebita, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, mamacita, yeah. Hey. Yeah. We good? Yeah. Give me the music. What are we doing? Are we counting down? $700. Shit. Yeah. Pick up the pace of it. I hope I don't fall. All this exercise making me sweat. Oh. Here? And these wood guys. Quite some. Good. 500 meters now. Hand. But yeah, just wanna go home. Okay, he's climbing mountains with a baby unprotected and stuff in a quakey area. Hey, rain?
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Oh, yeah, awesome. I don't feel safe anymore. Well, it only has Bridges boots level 4. Just keep going, I guess. Just behind this mountain. Wow, keep on. Hey, I feel the wind. Wow. Ugh. Big mountain of poop. Other rainbows. Easy. Okay. I think there's a mention that if I go like not the right way or something, or an alternate way, what the hell can I go back down? Oh, I don't know. Wow. That sounds a bit like 9-inch nails. Kawatasan. Oi! Fucking city. Yeah, eventually I have to go there. No, not aerial camera. I want to get that climbing anchor. Okay. Brace. Rain never stops. I believe I'm going down this way. The physical engine of the game feels better. 200 meters. I can do this. Oh. Yeah, let's go down. Without a mountain. Camera shake also feels a bit improved. New animations for Sam. This feels great. Started counting. Ichi, me, Sam. He's like, there is Sam, let's sing.
Almost there.
Ah! Almost there. So something tells me I didn't go the best route because of the music. Something like that. Using ladders. You don't know. Blah blah blah. Oh. Oh, look at this. Equip. It was a bit different than a bit different menu. First structure. Yeah, bebita, yeah. Gonna be fun. There, we made it. Great song. This wood kid, oof, I'm very impressed. Time for. Oops. No, you can't see BTs anymore because you're in the world to live. What the? Ah, there was a fucking hole over there. Keep people away. Quite cool. I was beginning to get a lot of thoughts like, oh, the BTs are no longer a problem. The dream catcher.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all.
Oh, sh. Ludwig. And that's Vince.
Time for some nom-noms.
Time for some nom-noms. You.
Come on, open up. There you go.
Here comes Mama. Is that an otter? I think there's also a fake out. Nice.
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
With the audio, I feel a little bit.
I've been looking for you.
Anyways, you also see the
Wow.
yeah.
Lou's growing up fast.
You. You also see that
You two
it's
look
like
good. Like a
delayed.
happy family.
Yeah.
Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Cara printed.
Thank God.
Corpus. Why it says corpus? The corpus. You can review the store so far, examine terminology, choose the control, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Cara printer. High performance 3D printers. I will read all of these another time.
How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome.
Jump shock. A syndrome caused by performing repeated jumps. Life at risk. Okay. Viewer, you see that the people move their lips and the sound comes after, or is it just me, or what? There is a bug.
They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset.
She's my baby.
You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA.
Exposition time. Yeah, I went to
I'm
Mountain
afraid Death
Not.
Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways.
Oh, seriously?
And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore.
Seriously?
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A-Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole
A-Pass
process.
4000?
It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
Awesome, we're going back to where we started.
And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Going to Mexico.
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Oh. Why me? Look and
Seriously, why me?
I don't think she can pick up
There are
BTs.
several reasons I thought of you for this job.
Dialogue options.
Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important.
Mm.
And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
He can bring his ass here.
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas
Chiralium
have it worse
contamination?
than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well.
Ooh.
And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow
Images are
and
from
frail
number 1.
in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too.
Hmm.
So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible.
I didn't say I would do it.
There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned.
What lab?
They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Like it was something new.
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network.
Mm.
Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself.
Of ECA, yeah.
So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
How much money you gonna give me? Are there any BTs? Well, obviously.
Mexico has no shortage of beach things.
Ghost.
Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere
Yeah,
else.
but they have a funny accent.
Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes
from
into
number
contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided, and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Hey, but what? Can I say I won't do it? Well, I'll do it because I want to play the fucking game. Like, no, game over. Uninstall.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, I think I should have said no.
So you'll do it?
Too easy. Like, you have to pay me. Can I like Baldur's Gate 3?
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me.
She can't feel BTs anymore.
If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
Like. Take care of her, okay?
It'll be fine.
Up time limited.
The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Like a family. Yeah, but how the hell am I gonna see BTs? Episode 1. Sign. I think it's so cool to play a game on release day because nobody knows. We're
Go
finding
on.
out.
Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Like a cufflink.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Like.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online.
Fair enough.
Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and
okay,
welcome
Spanish.
them into the network. Improper
Miss
corpse
not-
disposal remains a serious problem in
Proper
Mexico.
corpse.
With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation.
Sure.
Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management.
She's French, right? This actress. There's a nice cadence of her voice.
This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Look at all these new things. Whew.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Wait, someone's in the way here. Okay, this is the most important one. Select. Where do I put it? Device used for expanding car network coverage. Blah blah blah, yeah. Place in backpack, of course. Cargo capacity 14%. Assault rifle, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put it tool rack. Mason handgun. Handgun holster. That's new. Electrocutes close range targets. My blood bag is in my utility pouch here near my belly. And a ladder. I can attach to suit. Ah, sure.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Yeah. Looks very good. New menu is much more colorful than the previous. Examine gear. Not 3. Strand. Deck. Awesome. What else? How do I get back?
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map.
Okay.
See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there.
I see, I see.
There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past.
Bandits.
Think about what route you might take from your current
They're
location.
gonna say, "Híjole, cabrón." Should be, yeah. Hold to start driving a route. Try driving a route all the way to your destination. Yeah, but bro, there's a river, flood location, flood, and armed hostiles, bandit base, the bandits. They're called Los Bandidos. Border bridge. It was the only means of crossing the frontier river. Ah, fuck. Plot a route. How about no? Wanna design my route as I go.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
You can go around the bandidos here. So look, all these systems is like, I can go across the river.
Delivery route finalized.
No. Remove.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
What do you mean finalized?
Commencing route creation.
Maybe we can go here and just go around them. There's an opening here.
Delivery route finalized.
Maybe. We can go around the bandidos, says Nulib. That's why the music.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed.
Ooh.
we decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that.
Very nice.
Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico.
Very convenient.
But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow.
Ash.
Hungry?
No.
Nah.
No more baby food for you.
Besito.
Let you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Don't you break my kid. That's what you say to tell a babysitter.
Now who wants to eat?
You already ate. Yay. Here we go. Why me hat? Field wear. On the road again. We're going to.
All right, let's get this done.
Indeed. Yeah, no worry. Man, good animations, man. You're able to detect pieces of cargo. Yeah, man. Hand! Who the hell leaves an assault rifle? Okay, though. Practice using weapons. Pressing using your weapons on the cac. Yeah, let me get me hand. Oh, I now have to use triangle. Right, weapons. The weapons tool menu up and then recycle. What is RB? Equip.
Been a while since I held a gun.
Wow, here it loads very fast. What was this automatic rifle? 2 modes. Laser handgun. Urination. Empty. Ah. My gun. Charge and fire. Science menu. You got this. Check this out. Warning. Cannot be used. Rock paper. Yeah. Nolly B, how are we holding up? I still wanna play. Right. 10-meter ladder. Special. Canteen. Blood bag. Let's drink. Water consumed. Ah, it feels. This looks great. So if you come like come around, close and close.
It's not so bad.
Someday. We're going to Mexico. Nos vamos a casar. In number 1, the markers will disappear. I like that they disappear because then it's more and more. Every time I go into the menu, I have to do like this. Yeah, that's cute. Social strand service. What the? What is this? It's like Facebook. You can view messages sent by people from all over the world. That's so cool because even though number 1 was a bit social, there was something missing. APEC post. Find my pictures. Rich links. Even the likes you received and stuff. Social strand service. Sam's stats. Physical stats and combat stats. Yeah, we'll see the options. HUD markers. Yeah, cool, but I wanted them to settings, graphic settings. Want them to disappear. Oh. Wow. Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Headache pills. I mean, unavoidably, every game that goes to Mexico will always remind me of Red Dead Redemption 1. You go to Mexico and the song starts playing. Fuck, I'll never forget that. It's so incredible. Hey, I wanna pee. Transporter boots. Quadratic lights. Ludens. Yeah, I want some, yeah. Where backwards? Well, I'm not a cap guy. Going to Mexico. I think
Okay.
I better follow my path, otherwise I'm gonna meet some bandidos. Now you climb with square instead of X. Oh. Yeah, so city in the map. Are we in Mexico yet, or are we there? Hey! Yeah, I saw this on the trailer. Is he coming? Ah!
So far, so good.
He's coming, right? Let's go, man. Oof. Hey! Ah, I'm doing something. What the crouch? Ow, my boots. Switch camera left, right. I need to be able to crouch, bro. Ah! Yeah. With R1? That's strange. But okay. I hope I have like a...
Okay.
He's here.
There you go, speed demon.
There you go, speed demon. Even though we have no bikes. Come on, before we can't see anymore. Come on, equip. Whee!
Someone's out there.
What do you mean someone's out there? R1 to crouch. Ah, this motherfucker. Bandit, grunt. Bandito. Well, I don't see any way to hide. Let me snaya. It's going our way. Okay. And oh. Wow. Drawings. This feels amazing, like the resistance of the wind. He runs a bit like... Oh my lord. Maybe the river is too... Let's see, I'm going to the coast.
Storm's coming through.
What? What the hell? Can I get struck by lightning? What the hell is going on? Okay, it's yellow and I don't have oh, but I might get tired. Are you still en route? Not quite. I went a bit like the ladders here. It seems like everything is yellow, which means it might be doable. What does that mean? This is not a good idea. Okay, I would do it against my better judgment, but let's try to be serious. Ah! But that means I'm gonna meet the bandidos, because this is not great. But you see, yeah, but I don't have what I need to cross that bridge. But you know what it means. I probably have to defeat some motherfuckers. I'm not going the wrong way. I have to go here. I would cross the river here, but it's too dangerous, I think. No, this is where I have to go. And I was thinking of going here, which seems cool, but this is too dangerous to pass. Ay, god damn it, the wind. The wind is like fucking my control. It's too far away. If the storm was not here, I could really go here. And besides, this game encourages like going different routes and shit. Like, and there's a reason why there's ladders here to cross this. Maybe if I would find the thinnest, the most narrow part of the river. But yeah, I'm deciding. I'm going through this one. Probably have to shoot some bastards. making a new route.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route
Remove all
finalized.
markers. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. Against human target. Fuck. Can't run. Aha. There's enemies. Things I have on radar. What did I think? Ah, yeah. Cool.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Wow. It's cool that I can feel the controller like fighting against me. Yeah, luckily there was no banditos around here. They know better. Better stay here. Numbness with this crossing. Wait. Now what? Yeah, well, I can go here as well. He sounds like a ruins, right? Probably BTs.
Commencing route creation.
I'm gonna go outside.
Delivery route.
Oi! Don't do that to me. Okay, how do I get off? Okay. Just running around it, I guess, down. Wow, the controllers are really... Oh, well, I guess I'm the luckiest man on earth. Where's he going down? There is rain as well. We're Mexico, Mexico City. Pick up. They expect me to do this for free. Walk off close to the wall to take shelter and avoid storms. Yeah, if I could find a wall, that would be great. Right. Stuckish son. Good. Awesome. Where's photo boat? Oh no, for real. How can I go photo mode?
Hello!
There has to be a way. Photo mode, yeah. Photo mode, yeah. With X, take photo. My first sandstorm. Where is the zoom? To 200. And 35, you lost my lens. Oh, okay. Too much. Same. So I suppose like yeah. I used to write this. Ah. Very cool, huh? Delete two settings. Loo, there's no loo. Right, 1, 2. Ah, awesome. Okay. Kaboom. That's better framing. Yeah. Nah. Who's gonna give me likes? Share. When you blah 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 blah, blah yeah. Time passed while Sam took a selfie. Yeah, but are they shared? I guess. Yeah, that's me. Sign. Okay, watch out with these bandidos. These I can cross. Man, even the sticks, it feels so good, man. Eyes in front, Sam. I don't like this, man. Looks like a lot of dead people. Might be wrong.
Keep it up, Sam.
That's it. Yes, my first delivery. And then my first, what's it called? Chiral network expansion.
Show 'em how it's done.
Mira, det är 123 000.
Buen dia, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Don't worry, Sam. How does it feel? I'll try to use the S to keep you updated with it. Oh, I love this. Armpit thing. Just kidding. Pack. Automatic product assistance code. Coyotes. Was that? I don't know how coyote sounds, but I'm assuming. Ahora, híjole, man, Norberto Puente. So he's also bridge. Puente means bridge. That's Kojima in his names.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you for visiting. Ah, decontamination. Yay. Urine report. Yeah, confirm. Indeed, my first order.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south.
It's for South,
You're
this
here to bring
is.
us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
I do.
This cargo is in impossibly good condition. For real, you're the best porter I've ever seen.
Väldigt behjälplig. Ah, it's cool that they give me the S, man, and switch details. Undetected by hostiles. Awesome. Total like from Norberto Puente.
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Even though if it's a game, it feels good to hear it.
Okay, use use your Cupid to bring us online. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Yeah, can I wash my face first, man? Good old bridge. So they're part of the UCM. Northern Mexico. Keep it connected.
Cairo network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Yeah. Bonus data has made the following content. Is it pre-order bonus?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
No, not all the way to Peru. I don't think so. But they should get all the food. I have earned the nickname Handler. I wonder why. Silent Handler.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Her evaluation you receive as a porter will contribute to your overall porter grade, calculated by APAS. Blah, 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 blah. I do like to read everything from the corpus, but total playtime 1 hour. Total weight of cargo. Ta-da.
Cairo network connection confirmed.
We can see you.
And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable.
Burying them in
We
tar.
should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough.
Well, give me some
You must
cervezas.
be exhausted after your long journey.
Ah!
We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready.
Awesome.
Please, stay here before
Wow,
you
I
set
see
out again.
Mexican hospitality.
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer...
No longer an issue.
But
Nothing
there's
we can do
nothing we...
to get rid of the BT area we created.
Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and... And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities.
Damn it.
But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have... You brought us more than a connection to the outside. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in.
How's that work?
Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole... In trying to prevent the and with the constant timefall in the vicinity, Cairo... All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had. But thanks to the Cairo network, we can...
I'm going to get some sleep.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery
I don't want to
terminal
think about
here.
that essay.
I hope I can count on you.
Just want to rest. Show what your face is saying. I can't believe I'm playing number 2. This Stranding 2.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Shit. Take a shower, bro. Good evening. Did that... No, toilet or shower? What did he say? The shower and toilet are outside your product. Product crystals will recover from any waste you produce. View comments. Can I comment? Deadman might be there. Deadman. I liked all of this. Cool, so let's take a shower. Yeah, Deadman might be in the toilet. The tattoo that he has is his real life tattoo. Five Kara crystals extracted from sands and bodily fluids. Okay, no grenades this time. Receive 10 likes in return for liking SSS Post by Fragile. Like for like. You have showered and cleaned up. Ah, so it's only one. And I go to the toilet and shower. Well, I can't complain about that yet. Seems all that's left for me is to sleep. I want to read the corpus, but I don't want to bore anyone. Probably take like half an hour to read everything. Stakkars. Maldito. Another S on. Very clever. Mess with Lou. That's what that would do. Isn't that like a fetish also? Giantess.
Lou.
Are you alright?
What?
If you're worried about Lou, don't be.
Did she come here?
I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me.
Oh, maybe it's
But the
Hologram,
app
right?
has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me.
Oj.
Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Det er koselig å få besøk. Så. Ah. Could visit someone like that.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
Customized backpack.
A new feature has been made available for use.
You can now fabricate custom. Yeah, so close and so far away. Feed them to your backpack. Select fabricate. Okay, patches. Golden toadstool. Yummy cryptobiote. Bridges can suck my butt. I'll put the one my. It's a quokka. Happy. I'll put a quokka. And I'll put a gato. She looks like meat now. Cause you know I'm happy. Happy. Why does he say I'm missing shit? Patches. Why does he say I missed one? Well, anyways. Ah, main color. Ooh, that's cool. Look. I didn't see it because my mug is there. It says change color in the top corner. Style, space, battery, special, durability, balance. Clap along if you feel. Black camo. That's cool. I don't need anything else. One more. When worn, it slightly slows the rate at which stamina. I'm definitely not a cap guy. Yeah. Take off for now. Clap along if you feel. Norberto Puente says online. You finally connected to the Chiral network, ese. Like. He comments on his own posts. Black camo isn't the best out in the desert. I'm assuming, yeah, you have a good point there, babe. Baby! But I'm assuming I will find it eventually. Clap along if you feel. This one I'll delete. Oof, so much to read. Porter and Doom's sufferer who was once a member of Bridges. Sam across North America from east to west with his BB. Also saved Emily. He's now considered a fugitive near the Mexican border. Tips, controls, painting. Oh, I like to read everything. Bridge babies, unborn human babies, 7 months. Yeah. The two formed a bond. Sam took the BB with him. At some point, he stopped calling the unit by the serial number and started using the name. After the UCA was established, Lou was declared non-operational and was once again condemned to incineration. Move the bridge between spots. By some miracle, Lou survived and started to develop like a normal newborn baby. Fragile is a high-level Dooms sufferer with the ability to jump, but she doesn't want to do it much. Jump shock. Was once a little fragile express, Higgs fucked her up. Drawbridge. Die Hardman. Special forces soldier in the US Army serving under Captain Clifford Cliff. Yeah, he was in the same squad as Mads Mikkelsen. He would survive any situation. Commander of Bridges. Following Bridges' death, Die Hardman supported Sam. He became the first president. He has since stepped down and his current whereabouts are unknown. Fuck, I hope we see him because he was it was cool to be directed by him. Saying, Sam, that's mine. As a member of Bridges, he studied BBs. Edman, blah 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 blah. He began to empathize with it, yeah. Deadman was a corona. He's a mixture of living and dead, does not have a beach of his own. He's a sort of great distress for him. Porters, blah blah blah. Porters have a hard life. Carol clouds making the use of drones and aircraft impossible. All deliveries must be made over land. Yeah. Norberto Puente was a guard in Mexican border. Certain materials from his need, blah 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 blah. By the time, yeah, blah 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 blah. Continue to develop your connection level with him at his facility, and you might receive an automatic handgun. Oh, BT is a dead person that has crossed over from their world and become stranded in ours. Since the death stranding, a human's death has been understood as separation of their ka from their ha. Corpses are not disposed of in a timely manner. They have process of necrosis, blah 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 blah. The dead person is therefore stranded without a place to go. Will attempt to return to a body that no longer exists. Ah, so that's what happens. That's why they want to catch you. In the case of necrosis, the soul will mistakenly think it has a place in this world and will attempt to return to a body. Bandidos. Active in the former Mexico. They are aware of the risk posed by whiteouts and never use lethal weapons. Similar to mules who operate in the UCA. The bandits' top priority is survival. Yeah. The Odradek is the robot arm. Odradeks can also detect BTs when connected to a BB pod. Yeah. Lights, yeah. Carrot printer, high performance 3D printers. Medicine and living organism cannot be printed, nor can one-of-a-kind objects of great personal significance. There's a concern, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Cupid, wearable device loaded with protocols required to connect facilities to the Chiralium is used in yeah. Meaning only Doom sufferers are able to carry it. Some start with the UCA by using the Cupid, yeah. The ring terminal. Including the wearer's vital sign. A connection to APAS 4000. I don't know what APAS is. The one that automates all the deliveries. Providing him with maps information. Cryptobiote. Creatures that first appeared following the death stranding. They take their name from the process of cryptobiosis. Organism suspends its metabolism and effectively enters a state of provisional death to survive in harsh environments. Tardigrade and the sleeping chironomids. Yeah, tardigrades, the watcher bears. These new organisms are also capable of living on the beach. They were never given a formal scientific name. Dooms, a strange condition first identified around the time of the death stranding. This is things that I are actually finding out myself because it's so confusing in number 1. One symptom comes while Doom suffers a strong connection with the beach and the world of the dead. Coming into contact with this, it causes Doom sufferers to develop goosebump-like skin marks, a condition known as chiral rash, and also crying. Ciudad Nudo del 3 years before virtual. Yeah, they went down. Powered rooms. VR training programs to improve your delivery and combat skill. Chiral Network Gateway. Chiral Network is complete and closed network. Chiral Network, yeah. Will be installed in Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Yeah. Handgun. Macer. Magnetically exerted circle. Non-lethal damage. Even temporarily immobilized vehicles. Ooh. Macer handgun makes no noise when fired. This is important. Or not important one. Handy. Fully automatic weapon. Yeah. Machine gun with yeah. A light that can be used in Jesse. Porter suit. Full body protection from timefall. Be careful if you turn red. A sized piece of cargo. It can be attached to the shoulder and hips. Ah. I think I need to have my backpack used by Sam at airport for making deliveries. What's going on here? Handy. Fully automatic weapon. It's cute. This is important. This is important. Yeah, where's Twitch? Are you okay? Offloading your backpack relieves you of your cargo and let you move more nimbly. Removing my backpack. Offloading your backpack relieves you of your cargo and you move more nimbly. Climb or high wall, perform more powerful combat actions. Porter must sometimes switch the focus from delivery to stealth or even combat. Removing your backpack. I didn't know you could do that. Maybe just in this. Is that on the boats? Patches. Strand. Yeah, Sam's blood is woven into his fiber. Chiral crystals began to appear after the stranding. Materials. Raw materials that are used to fabricate equipment. There are 5 types of materials: metals, ceramics, resins, special alloys, and chemicals. Yep. 10 meters. 2 ladders can be joined together to create a 20-meter ladder. That I didn't know. The rope is 30 meters long. Jump while using the rope to rapidly descend. Canteen. It is refilled using timefall or river water. Blood bag. Container repair spray. What is this? Die another day. Spray is less effective when used during timefall. You're best to seek shelter before using it. Yeah, not much left, I guess. This training led to the destruction of the USA, leaving its people and cities. Bridges drowned, blah blah blah. Bridges. Bridges was the one from number 1. Several departments, including medical corps, disposal security. The largest of these departments was the expedition team, led by Amelie. Amelie was captured by terrorists. The first expedition went to West. Fragile Express, founded by Fragile's father. That we know. The British private delivery organization recently established by Fragile. APAC, Automated Public Assistance Company, is a private body that operates and manages the Chiral network in APAS. Yeah, where's Appas? The beach, a place that exists between this world and the other side. Between the world of the living and the world of the dead. It is connected to the consciousness of every human, and is thought to exist exclusively to those born from humans. The beach exists in many different forms. There are beaches which exist on a higher plane. Beaches shared by people who have died at the same time. Beaches used for chiral network data transmission. Time passes dramatically slower on the beach. Beach. Chiral network, that we know what it is. Transmitting signal via the beach. Chiral network can process and deliver huge amount of data. Connecting a Cupid, holograms, blah blah. APAS, Automated Porter Assistance System, official type APAS 4000. As the delivery becomes automatic, bridges withdrew from the delivery business. Porters are still required, that's why Fly set up drawbridge. Chirogram, 3-dimensional and realistic. Yeah. Dead Stranding, a phenomenon in which the dead cross over from their world and are stranded in ours. When BTs come into contact, void out. Previous Big 5 mass extinctions that caused enormous damage to life on Earth are no longer thought to have been caused by meteor impacts or climate change, but rather the phenomenon known as the Dead Stranding. Yeah, that's what Hartman concluded. Void out, that we know. Jumpiuk. Gatequakes. That's it. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just make one more mission. And then I should go to bed. Like you think. Private rooms. Entering a private room gives us no, yeah. Wash me face. Customized look? What do you mean? Ah, yeah. Thought it would be like change your hair or something. Oh yeah. View and test weapons. Weapons combat training. Huh. Quite cool. I don't need to do this right now. Go to surface.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and
Use
confirm.
exactly like one. Where is okay.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest?
Indeed.
We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that.
I know.
If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA.
Mexico.
But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral net, we should be able to share all kinds of new data. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south.
Indeed.
So go ahead and pick up. I'll explain the finer details.
All's good. Entrust cargo. Deliver report. Via Libre. What is this? Via Libre is home to a pregnant woman a pregnant woman and many elderly people. With no local doctor, they have no access to vital medical care. Are they gonna brief me?
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. Once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use.
Cool.
And a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials.
That's great.
So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
What do you say? Deep river. Armed hostiles, bandit base, freight vehicles. Maybe I should just beautiful. Wait, you're rushing. You're rushing.
Commencing delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
recycling is much better.
Please select an item to fabricate.
Oh, he's fucking awesome. I love it. Hey there. Oi, fuck. It's heavy.
Order accepted. Thank you.
It's okay. Some more stuff to read. Corpus. Post boxes. You can also recycle, basically. You can also hide in post boxes. This is like Metal Gear Solid.
Sign detected nearby.
Now I can have different reactions. Like. Also. How do I make a sign? Amazing.
Safe travels.
Like. What's up? Ah, time for. Wait, I didn't buy any container spray. That's not good.
Safety first.
It's very sloppy. Libby. Fabrication management. I do need at least baby insert photo. Altså, du så på var avsluttet? Why? Are you sure it's... It says I'm still streaming. Heavily loaded.